Hi guys, in this video I'm going to tell you the real meaning of fat, and I'm going to try to keep it as short and precise as possible. So stay tuned. Obesity, as we all know, is on the rise. And in India, according to a study, obesity among adults is expected to triple by 2040, where it's estimated that 30% of the population will be overweight. One of the reasons for this rise in obesity has got to do with how we define fat. For years now, we have been recommended a low-fat diet as a treatment for obesity, and most of us have followed it. The majority of us do not include high-fat foods like ghee, butter, cheese, egg yolks in our diet, thinking that if we reduce our fat intake, we will also reduce our fat deposits. But even after reducing fats from the food, we need to ask ourselves, why are we getting fatter? And to answer that question, we first need to realize and understand what fat really is. A lot of us may not know, but another word for fat is stored energy. So let's look at how fat is formed and stored in your body. When we eat carbohydrates, it gets converted to glucose, which is sugar in the blood. Now this sugar is used by all the cells in the body for energy. Some of the sugar is stored in the muscles and liver, and the leftover sugar in the blood is then converted to fat and stored. As you can see, fat is nothing but the excess sugar from carbohydrates which the body couldn't use. And since most of our diet is primarily made up of carbohydrates in the form of rice, roti, bread, and the byproducts like poha, upma, idli, dosa, if we eat so much of carbohydrates, it shouldn't be a surprise that we are getting fatter. Since you now know how fat is formed and how it's stored, let's look at how to burn it. And before I tell you that, if you do like my content, please follow me on Facebook, Insta, and do go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how to burn fat. Simply put, your body is in a fat burning mode when it starts using fat for energy instead of sugar. So the first thing the body does is use sugar from carbohydrates for energy. And once those sugar levels drop, the body reaches into its glycogen stores, that is sugar stored in the liver for energy. And once your glycogen levels drop, your body starts to use fat for energy. So instead of cutting down foods high in fat, you should ideally be reducing your carbohydrate intake if you want to burn all that excess fat, or should I say stored energy in the body. Hope this helped you understand how fat is formed and stored in the body and what you can do to burn it off quickly. And if you would like me to personally coach you, I have started this 1-month mentorship program where over the next 30 days, I will work very closely with you to help you reduce weight and burn off that excess fat you got quickly.